Boar's Head is bringing a slice of Japan to the deli. Introducing Boar's Head Ichiban Teriyaki-style chicken. Tender, slow-roasted chicken breast, coated in our signature teriyaki glaze, where ginger, garlic, and a hint of brown sugar meet for a flavor that's both sweet and savory. New Boar's Head Ichiban Teriyaki-style chicken. The bold flavor of Japan. Now at the deli. Only from Boar's Head. Compromise elsewhere.
Blog Talk Radio.
Here we go. Blast off.
This is True Capitalist Radio. True Capitalist Radio.
I am your host, the man they call Ghost.
The badass of business.
Give him capitalism or give him death.
That's it. Period.
Broadcasting from his Skyline office studios in beautiful downtown Austin, Texas.
You sound fruitier than a box of Fruit Loops, for Christ's sake.
And now, he'll take it from here. Your host, the prognosticator of prognosticators, the man they call Ghost.
We did it, baby. I'm excited. I hope you know why I'm excited. I know if you're on the Trump train, you're excited too, baby. We did it, baby. Woo! I'm serious, baby. We did it. I'm talking the capitalist. I've taken over the GOP. I'm excited, baby. I am so excited. I hope that you are excited. Hello, folks. Thank you for tuning in with me to another edition of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast. And, of course, I am your host, the man they call Ghost. And once again, folks, I want to thank you very much for tuning in with me, all right? This is episode number 257. For all the folks that are keeping track of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast, and if you haven't already done so, folks, please bookmark the official website of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast. It is blogtalkradio.com/ghost, all right? That's blogtalkradio.com/ghost. And, of course, folks, if you haven't done so, please follow me on Twitter, baby. All right, please follow me on Twitter. It's Politics Ghost, all one word, no underscores. Politics Ghost is the name to follow on Twitter, baby. And as I've said time and time again, you've got all kinds of little buttons right in front of you, right next to you right there. All kinds of Facebook like buttons, retweet this buttons, share this buttons. Use and abuse those buttons, baby, all right? And spread it around like wildfire that True Capitalist Radio is in effect and in the house, baby. It is a Trump train party today, folks. I mean, good God. I mean, I was celebrating. As a matter of fact, the news that Trump had slam-dunked Indiana came in during the third hour of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast yesterday, and I just couldn't help myself, baby. I had to stop. I had to stop the broadcast because it's time to celebrate. Yeah, holiday. I'm serious. There is a smile on my face, for Christ's sake, folks. And let me tell you, before the broadcast was over, I suggested that not only was Trump going to slam dunk Indiana, but after it was going to happen, I suggested that Ted Cruz finally, with his sniveling, rodent-looking self, come out and concede. Do you understand that? Have to bow down and get the hell out of there while he still has a ball left. Do you understand what I'm saying? I mean, because this man, in my personal opinion, is a testicleless piece of trash. I mean, what a sniveling weasel this goddamn Ted Cruz turned out to be, for Christ's sake, all right? Oh, man, I mean, he finally had to come out. He had to concede. I mean, he sounded like completely despicable when he did it. I mean, you could tell he did not want to concede. He did not want to suspend his campaign. All right, he did not want to do this. All right, so, what did he do? He tried to save face, but you could see it on his face. He didn't want to do it, and he knows that his name is ruined now. I mean, this attempt at, running for president has tainted the Ted Cruz brand as far as I'm concerned. I sure as hell know I ain't never going to vote for the idiot. I mean, if he runs for re-election in Texas and the Senate, for Christ's sake, I can pretty much guarantee you he ain't going to get it. All right, he ain't going to get it. I mean, after this disgusting political display of absolute sleaze, he ain't going to get it. He's ruined his brand for politics. That's it for the old Zodiac killer look-alike Ted Cruz. It's over, baby. All right, I hope that you got a lot of money in that campaign contribution account for president because you're going to need it, all right? Ted, you're going to need it, for Christ's sake. And let me tell you, I don't know if you folks saw, but did you see, all right, did you see the elbow to the brow, the elbow to the face, the elbow to the eyeball that Ted Cruz gave poor Heidi? Oh, my God, it almost looked intentional. It looked like one of those bureaucratic intentional, but made it look like an accident type of move. You know what I'm talking about? I mean, I retweeted the clip where, unfortunately, Heidi Cruz took a Ted Cruz elbow to the eye. And, I personally believe that he did that on purpose. It's my opinion, of course. I don't know that for a fact, but he should sure as hell look like he did. Popped right in the eyeball. And it's just like a visualization of what he thinks, in my personal opinion. I actually believe that he blames Heidi Cruz for this loss, for Christ's sake, to some capacity, in my opinion. I mean, this is how these bureaucrats work. This is how these bureaucrats think, for Christ's sake. I mean, they don't think that in their stupid bureaucratic, sociopathic, psychopathic mind, these idiots never think that it's them or their fault. I mean, that's what bureaucrats are good at doing. They're great at giving excuses. They're great at, passing the ball off on somebody else, blaming somebody else for mistakes. I mean, that's all bureaucrats are good at. But poor Heidi Cruz, we were the first ones, and I'm talking about the capitalist army, to start the hashtag Leave Him Heidi. I still think that, Heidi Cruz needs to dump this sleazeball. I mean, she's an accomplished woman, for Christ's sake. This guy's a philandering piece of trash. I mean, it's obvious that any woman that gives him the time of day or opens up their legs, this guy's just falling hook, line, and sinker, for Christ's sake. All right, I mean, it's over, Ted Cruz, all right? I think that your political career's over. I think your family's over. I think your self-respect is over. I think everything for you is over now, Ted Cruz. So I hope you had a good time doing this damn presidential campaign, for Christ's sake, because you ruined your whole career because of it, you stupid idiot, all right? You stupid totalitarian sleazeball. You Bush crime family affiliated fruit bowl. Jesus Christ. But I don't want to spend too much time on Ted Cruz, folks, because let me tell you, the Trump train is victorious, baby. Celebrate. I'm not kidding. I'm excited, man. I mean, this guy is going to be the GOP nominee, baby, all right? It's a capitalist revolution. All right, we're winning, for Christ's sake. We're winning. I mean, do you understand, folks, that the capitalists have now taken complete and total control of the GOP? The capitalists, baby. All right, not a bunch of bureaucrats. The capitalists, the GOP, the party, it belongs to us now. And the next thing we're going for, boy, the next thing the capitalists are going right after, we're going after that White House, boy. Do you understand that? We're going to take control of this country, and we're going to run this country the way it should be, like capitalists. I'm telling you, it's a capitalist revolution. I am so excited, for Christ's sake. The Trump train, full steam ahead. Now, look, I'm not going to put it past these goddamn Republican bureaucrats to try to pull something here at the end as we get closer to the damn convention, all right? I'm serious. I'm not going to pull it past them, but let me tell you, they'd be goddamn fools and utter idiots if they did, all right? That's all I'm saying. Reince Priebus, all right? Curley, all right? You Paul Ryan, you dumb establishment jerk-offs, you would be damn fools to try to do some totalitarian political BS in an attempt to, steal the nomination from Trump. You'd be fools, boy. But I don't put it past them. Remember, these are slimeball bureaucrats. I mean, one thing that this election has taught everybody that is observing it is that the people that are quote-unquote career politicians are complete soulless filth. And everybody's getting a stench of it. It doesn't even matter what the damn lamestream media says anymore. People don't believe the mainstream media. And another thing that I'm catching on, folks, is that we, you, I, and everybody on this internet, we are the new media, baby. All right? Every retweet, all right? Every posting of some news article or every sharing of some piece of information, folks, that actually helps. Even in the most slightest micro way possible, it helps. That's why I implore all of you folks, if you're not going to get a blog, all right, if you're not going to give information via a video or any other method of communication, well, by God, if you got a goddamn social media account, make sure to post information. All right, because that's the only way these people are becoming informed at this point in time, because you, me, we are all the new media, for Christ's sake. The mainstream media, what this campaign has shown is that they're dying. They're dying. They're a dinosaur, for Christ's sake, and I'm enjoying every minute of it. Goodbye, mainstream media, and good riddance to your pathetic talking heads. We don't need them anymore. Do you understand that? We are the new media. We can gather our own information. We can gather our own news independently without any kind of bias. And if there is any bias, it's our own bias. It's our own bias. It's not somebody who is suggesting it to us via a goddamn talking head, a boob tube talking head, for Christ's sake. I'm telling you, we are the new media, folks. I'm just so excited, man. I mean, Jesus Christ. I mean, before I get into anything else, I have to take a swig of some goddamn Johnny Walker Blue Label. Oh, yeah. And let me tell you, I know I was drinking a lot of it last night, folks. I was in celebratory mood, for Christ's sake. Celebration mode, baby. You understand that? Trump is the nominee for the GOP. All right, the capitalists have taken over the goddamn Republican Party, baby. Woo! Anyway, boy, that's why I came back, folks. I'm telling you, that's why I came back. I came back because I had to come back and make sure that whatever little influence that I got on these internets, that we make sure that Trump is elected president. Do you understand? This is a capitalist revolution, a capitalist wildfire that has been sparked by Donald Trump, and I have heeded the call, and everybody else should as well. All right? This is that important of an election. It's that important. All right? I mean, look at these bureaucrats. Look at these international bureaucrats. They're scared crapless. They're bowing down, boy. I mean, did you hear Reince Priebus tweet last night? We got to unify the party, and we got to back up whoever the voters vote for. Yeah, right, Reince Priebus. You better back that up, boy. You understand that? Don't be doing any more goddamn totalitarian tactics. I'm warning you. Oh, Jesus Christ. Anyway, I want to say cheers to the man himself, Donald Trump. I want to say cheers to the capitalist army, baby. And I definitely want to say cheers to the capitalists, the workers, and the taxpayers throughout the world. Cheers. Trump's victory is our victory. Believe me, all right? If you are a capitalist, if you're a worker, or if you're a taxpayer, this victory is for us. Savor it. Remember it. Bask in it, baby. Bask in it. Woo! Cheers, baby. Oh, yeah. I'm telling you, that's good stuff, baby. I'm celebrating. It's a Trump train party today. And once again, Ted Cruz suspended his campaign. You know, this makes Carly Fiorina, whatever the hell her name is, Fiorina-ass, this makes her the shortest vice presidential candidate in history, doesn't it? I mean, Jesus Christ. Yeah, way to show up the women there, Carly, huh? Yeah, I mean, Jesus Christ. I mean, you just got used like a disposable piece of corner walking road trash, Carly. Do you understand that? Ted Cruz used and abused you, and I'm sure you're probably never going to talk to him again because you didn't do anything for him. You understand? That's why he brought you in. He thought the woman card was going to somehow pop him up or some crap, calling, Trump, what do you call him, a philanderer? I mean, give me a break. This asshole has the audacity to call somebody else a goddamn philanderer when, there's evidence that this idiot, called up the damn D.C. madam when this idiot was, banging and philandering around with other people's wives, for Christ's sake. I mean, what a piece of trash. But Carly Fiorina, all right, if I said her stupid name right, once again lets down women across the world, got used like 3-day-old disposable road trash. She's nothing more than excrement that's stuck on a toilet paper that's being flushed down the proverbial toilet and being whisked off to sea via the sewage system. Hope you appreciated it there, Carly. I hope it was worth it. I mean, I guess the $500,000 that the Super PAC transfer little shindig that you and Ted Cruz had going maybe had something to do with it. But let me tell you, you were a complete laughingstock at this point in time, Carly. All right? I mean, not that you were anything credible at this point in time, but you were actually, starting to pull on the heartstrings of women, doing the same goddamn thing that Hillary Clinton did. But once you did this, I mean, what a floozy piece of trash. I'm sorry, all right? I'm sorry, Carly Fiorina, the shortest vice presidential candidate in history, all right? I hope that you're proud of yourself, you stupid skankosaurus slutbag, hatchet-faced, disgusting, filthy, soulless rhino is what you are, for Christ's sake. You're for open borders there, Carly. You're for, immigrants coming in, too, for Christ's sake. Why Ted Cruz chose you as a vice presidential candidate is utter desperate crap. He's a desperate piece of trash. Anyway, I want to move on because this is a Trump train party, baby. All right? Celebrate. Anyway, did you hear about John Kasich today, folks? I mean, I was actually going to get on the air here and just start bashing John Kasich. And basically, I tweeted at John Kasich that if he doesn't drop out, we're going to make this little 15-year little live-in situation that he had with his ex-chief of staff a serious issue. Do you understand? I tweeted right at him and say, hey, you want to continue on with this ridiculous race, for Christ's sake? We're going to make sure that your little 15-year live-in relationship with your chief of staff, your male chief of staff, in a little townhouse in Alexandria, Virginia, is going to be mainstream media news, all right, boy? And if you haven't seen my Twitter account, or if you hadn't seen the tweet, go to the Twitter account, Politics Ghost, all one word, no underscores, Politics Ghost. I mean, right after Ted Cruz announced that he was suspending his campaign, you had John Kasich saying that I'm still in here. Well, it took him a day to think about it, a day to sleep it over or something, and he's finally coming to his damn senses. He is dropping out of the race. He is suspending his campaign, for Christ's sake. I'm telling you, we did it. This is a capitalist revolution, and we're winning, folks. We're winning. We have literally single-handedly made the GOP establishment bow down to the capitalists. Do you understand this, huh? I'm serious. They are bowing down. They are cowering. They're cowering. I just love it. I love every minute of it, for Christ's sake, all right? Yesterday, freaking Ted Cruz falls like a sack of potatoes, and today John Kasich finally succumbs to the inevitable, all right? I mean, I'm telling you, we are winning, folks. And I'm telling you this right now. This is why I came back to broadcast, and I am going to continue to broadcast when Donald Trump finally becomes president. I am going to continue to broadcast all the way through. Do you understand? This is that important of an election. That's why everybody is against Trump, folks. Look at all the people that have talked against Trump. All right, the Chinese government, all right, every international bureaucratic institution, the Pope, all right, idiots from Europe out here, these European bureaucrats, all right, the people from Mexico, all right, both bureaucratic wings of the damn political establishment. Barack Obama, for Christ's sake, like this asshole has any goddamn say on who the hell the American people vote for, man. I mean, let me tell you, I think that Obama said one time here, I think a few months back, that Donald Trump isn't qualified to be president. You know, what made you qualified, Barack Obama? Seriously, what made you qualified? I mean, you were literally Ted Cruz. I mean, that's why I call Ted Cruz the Republican Barack Obama. He's running for president, hasn't even finished his first term, and as a senator, has done absolutely nothing. What constituted Barack Obama becoming president outside of the fact that everybody had a subliminal affirmative action in their conscience? I'm serious. I think that Barack Obama was the affirmative action president. That everybody and look at the manifestation of all this, check your white privilege crap and white guilt and all this Black Lives Matter nonsense. I'm serious. All right. I mean, this is a manifestation of the affirmative action president that we have today. I honestly believe that. I'm not joking around. All right. I think that Barack Obama was an affirmative action president because I was even broadcasting at the time. You can look back at that goddamn archive at blogtalkradio.com/ghost. I was saying that this man is saying nothing. All right, all he's saying is change, and yes, we can, and yes, and, making vague promises. And I told these idiots that you can look back at that archive, but, folks, I told these idiots that this man was going to do absolutely nothing for you morons. Nobody listened. They decided to go out and vote for him anyway. He gave the biggest wealth transfer in world history by passing the stimulus package 2, folks. And I'm telling you, I'm going to keep beating this dead horse until you folks start realizing that when this president, and it wasn't just this president, folks, remember when Barack Obama took office, the Democrats were in control of the House and the Senate. Do you understand this? I mean, they could have passed anything they wanted, anything. But what did they pass? The stimulus package 2 bill, folks, which was nothing more than a bailout of Wall Street, the bailout of the supposed toxic assets of the banks, the funneling of money to those that donated to the campaign contribution accounts of one Barack Obama and the DNC. I mean, it was just a transfer of wealth, folks. It was disgusting and pathetic. And once again, you dumb college kids. It was the passing of stimulus package 2 in 2009 that now forces you by law to pay on your student loan for life. Prior to 2009 and prior to the stimulus package 2, one could file their student debt in bankruptcy, which would be very convenient, I'm sure, for a lot of students at this point in time that got goofed into signing their name on the dotted line for some bogus degree that's meaningless at this point. I mean, do you understand? The whole goddamn country is saturated with assholes that claim they graduated from college. I mean, do you understand this, right? I mean, this is the consequence of allowing anybody to go to college. These people are talking about free college. We already have it. All right? I mean, why do you think most colleges are now junkyard America? It's ghetto-fied America, for Christ's sake, man. It's the hood. I mean, do a YouTube search for college dorm fights and college campus fights. I mean, there's thousands of them, for Christ's sake, man. And the reason is because of our government grant system that we just, if somebody from a disadvantaged neighborhood, he wants to go to college, okay, we'll go ahead and government grant his ass. And you see, these people sometimes don't need to be in an environment that's supposed to be for higher learning. All right? I'm telling you this right now. I mean, if you make college free, you're already going to dumb down and degrade higher education and the degree that it churns out even that much more meaningless than it already is now. And it's already pretty meaningless, but I'm telling you, you stupid college kids, you need to learn something, all right? You need to learn that these leftists, these Democrats, and these people that claim they got your best interest at hand are the ones that screwed you royally. Jesus Christ, I'm serious. They screwed you royally, for Christ's sake, man. And this was Mr. Yes We Can, Mr. Barack Obama. And on top of which, he passed Obamacare, which you idiots all thought was going to be like, oh, it's going to be free health care for me. And let me tell you, God forbid, have you gotten seriously ill or seriously sick during this Obamacare fiasco? Because it seems to me Every time I hear somebody who's sick, every time I hear somebody going to a hospital, they just get more and more sick. They give them medications and they end up dying pretty quickly, and as far as I'm concerned, all right? I mean, Obamacare was nothing more than a federal mandate for health insurance. All right, and I don't understand why we have health insurance to begin with. Why do patients have to buy insurance for themselves? That makes no sense. All right? I mean, I don't understand why we don't just pay out of pocket to doctors, for Christ's sake, and let the doctors dictate the market. I mean, look, under the current system that we have at this point in time, I mean, doctors cannot get sued for malpractice. You know this, folks, right? As a matter of fact, you understand that doctors are not the end-all authority for your health. I mean, the truth is in the goddamn language, you morons. That's why they call their little doctor's offices a practice. Yeah, I practice over here. Haven't you noticed that? Huh? They're practicing on you, you morons. They're practicing on you. They don't know anything. Your guess is as good as theirs, for Christ's sake, man. I mean, it is the biggest scheme in world history, the goddamn health insurance scam, the health industry. I don't understand why we just don't privatize everything. I mean, and I've said this time and time again, but it's worth saying, okay? In a day and age where some stupid skankosaurus bimbo, all right, can go and get a tit job, get a boob job, get her breast bigger artificially for like $2,500, about $3,000 in some cases, depending on your market, for Christ's sake. Remember, the plastic surgery industry is still privatized. All right, that's why there's been so much evolution and creativity and all kinds of innovation in plastic surgery, because it's private. All right, it's barely just getting into the goddamn insurance game because, well, there's federally mandated insurance thanks to Barack Obama, so they want some of that insurance money, and they're doing so by providing reconstructive surgery for women with breast cancer. I think there's some insurance plans that cover that. So, unfortunately, it's starting to get into this insurance governmentized type of scheme, business scheme. But as I've stated, folks, it's a damn shame where $3,000 a woman can get her tits bigger, and yet if you need like a goddamn tumor extracted out of your body, or you need to have open heart surgery, it's like $75,000, $100,000. All right, I mean, it doesn't even make any sense, and yet you still got to pay insurance, people. You still got to. I mean, it's just ridiculous. I mean, don't you think that's freaking ridiculous, folks? All right. I mean, women can, have ass injections, for like, a few $100 a piece or something. I mean, do you understand the innovation and the creativity in the plastic surgery industry is directly a result of the privatization of the market? I guarantee you, if we had a privatized health market, we would be able to, have people get cancer surgically extracted for as little as what people pay for a tit job at this point in time. I'm not kidding. I mean, there'll be more doctors that are encouraged to, basically become a doctor, start their own practice, join a practice. We've got technology now, folks, that, this robotic type of surgical technology where you don't even have to be cut all the way open in a lot of cases. Like, for instance, open heart surgery. All they have to do is put a couple of rods in your chest, in between your chest, your rib cage, your chest, and they can basically guide all the process of unclogging arteries. Basically one-day procedure, you're out the next day, and you could possibly be back to work within the next 2 or 3 days. All right, all without trying to crack the chest cavity open. I mean, if anybody's ever had open heart surgery, I never had, God forbid. Let me knock on some damn wood over here. But they have to crack your chest cavity open. They gotta rip your chest open. They gotta take your heart and they gotta cut it open. It's a very, I mean, even though people know how to do it, it's a very precarious situation. But we have the technology now where we can streamline this and make it a hell of a lot safer. I mean, the only reason it's not rolling out, folks, the only reason these robotic, And it's not pure robots doing it. I mean, it's kind of like you're utilizing robotic technology via a screen, kind of like how people operate drones. It's kind of like that technology. But I don't understand, we pay all this money for health care, and yet these machines aren't rolling out in every damn hospital. And the reason is, folks, is because it's not privatized. It's a scheme, man. It's a scheme. Dr. Joel Wallach, and the only reason I talk about this guy is because he's done the research as it relates to mineral deficiencies and basically it being the root cause of the majority of the world's health problems. But even he has said that you can diagnose cardiovascular problems and cardiovascular disease with the stethoscope, properly utilizing the stethoscope. Now, most damn doctors that graduate medical school don't even know how to use a stethoscope. You want to know why? Because for them, they have an economic incentive to say, "Oh, well, you have chest pains. Oh, well, we got to test you out. We got to send you to get this test and that test." And you see, what they do is they send you to somebody they work with who has the machine in their practice. I mean, if you've been sick, you know what I'm talking about, folks. They send you everywhere to get this test over here, get that test over there. And meanwhile, the physician that suggested that you needed these tests are getting referral fees right in his damn account. Do you understand this, right? This is all a scheme. Health is a scheme. I mean, if we were going to solve health issues, we would make a law right away that would prevent pharmaceutical companies from making any pharmaceuticals that don't cure anything. All right? I mean, if you make a pharmaceutical that doesn't cure anything, then it shouldn't even be on the market. All right? Because what was the last pharmaceutical that has cured anything, folks, since antibiotics? Nothing. All right? Nothing. That's why I'm saying this health industry, doctors, I mean, I don't believe anyone. I'm sorry, I didn't even go on this soliloquy about health. But folks, I mean, when a woman can go get a tit job for $3,000, okay, and if you have cancer and need it surgically extracted, you need heart surgery. I mean, it costs $100,000, $75,000, $150,000, depending on your hospital, your situation. I mean, it costs serious money. And that's why a lot of the people that have health problems, they're in debt for the rest of their damn life because they got their lives saved. And that shouldn't even be. It should not even be. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, we need to privatize this health industry, man. That's what it needs. And unfortunately, because Obama created this Obamacare and created a whole new bureaucracy, like Uncle Milty said, Milton Friedman. If you don't know who Milton Friedman is, by God, go research the man. But like Uncle Milty says, once you create a government bureaucracy, it is damn near impossible to get rid of it. Because there's a lot of people that are getting paid now under Obamacare. There's a lot of people making money, a lot of bureaucrats, a lot of people that got authority, so on and so forth. So once again, I don't know what's going to happen with Obamacare. I hope it's completely eradicated. In my personal opinion, we need a privatized health system so that it will, by default, bring the cost down of everything from, just going to a doctor. I mean, wouldn't you just want to just go to a doctor and you've got like a bad, cold or a flu? He just kind of looks at you and is like, oh, yeah, this is definitely the flu. He writes you a prescription. $30 visit, $25 visit. Antibiotics is maybe another $25, $30. I mean, it's expensive, but I mean, it's not going to kill you. You understand? I mean, I don't get why people are so apprehensive about privatized healthcare. I don't get it. All right, I just don't get it. All right? I mean, look at the plastic surgery industry, for example. Look at the eye industry. The eye industry is also privatized. And look at all the innovation that's happening in that industry. I mean, LASIK eye surgery, that would have never have been invented or even thought of had there been insurance basically monopolizing or regulating the whole damn industry. All right? The same with dentistry. All right? I mean, cosmetic dentistry, that is. I mean, look at the innovations with that, for Christ's sake, man. I mean, you can have literally teeth missing. And, with all kinds of different, there's all kinds of different things you can do with cosmetic dentistry and make yourself look like you got a damn $100 million smile, for Christ's sake. I mean, no insurance company or bureaucrats made that happen. All right, and that's why we're not having innovation on the healthcare front, folks, because there is no financial incentive for anybody to do so. All right, I'm serious. The only financial incentive is for doctors to make sure that you're sick and you keep coming back so they can keep prescribing you pills. Because, folks, they also get money, kickbacks, for prescribing you pills. I know that the doctors want to claim that's a lie. They're lying, all right? They're freaking scumbag lying. Anyway, I'm sorry. I'm going off keister here, folks. I hear a lot of people. They've got health situations, and they just listen to the doctor like he's the end-all authority or she's the end-all authority. I just want people to know that these people are not the end-all authority, all right? That's why they have to call their place of business a practice, because they're practicing on you. That's why the government makes it illegal for you to sue these people if, they make a mistake, all right? I mean, it has to be some horrid malpractice for you, like complete negligence for you to even attempt to sue some doctor for malpractice, all right? I mean, they have to leave surgical equipment in your body or some kind of crap like that. I'm serious. It's disgusting. It's pathetic, all right? And let me tell you, under a privatized health system, if people had, some qualms with the health being dispensed by a given provider, they can go sue the son of a bitch, all right? I mean, it makes an incentive also for the doctor to be good at what he or she does. Because if he or she is a crap-ass doctor, he or she ain't going to be around very long. You know what I mean? They're not going to be around very long. Not going to be in business very long. Jesus Christ. It's like, every time I talk about this, I just can't believe how hard it is for people to comprehend this crap. Jesus Christ. Anyway, I didn't mean to get off on that soliloquy. John Kasich suspending his campaign. I don't know why I went on that hell's kick, but I'm serious, folks. Please, take charge of your own health. Read about mineral deficiencies. Read about this stuff, all right? Jesus Christ. Anyway, did y'all hear about Bernie Sanders last night, too? He won Indiana. Oh, yeah, for Christ's sake. And you know what's unfortunate? No one cares. Oh. No one cares, Bernie. All right? I'm Bernie Sanders, and I told you that I'm winning all the primaries and all the caucuses, and unfortunately, I'm not winning the DNC nomination. I told you, all right? I told you. I told you, folks. Anyway, I'm serious. I'm not kidding around, man. It's enough, Bernie Sanders fans. What was trending on today for Twitter? Drop out Hillary. I believe that was started by the Bernie Sanders camp, for Christ's sake. It's a little late for you people to start taking the political system serious now. It's a little late, Bernie Sanders fans. All right? You should have been doing this as much and sooner as we were doing. Just take a look at the goddamn archive at blogtalkradio.com/ghost. I was up here every goddamn day. We had people that listen to me that are out there spreading the news, that are blogging, that are doing different things to make sure that this man, Donald Trump, is the GOP nominee, and now we want the man to take the White House because it's a capitalist revolution. And we took it very serious, Bernie Sanders supporters. Unlike you jerk dicks, you social warrior jerkasses, you are more concerned about putting your pathetic faces on, some social media or in some mainstream media B-roll footage so it can inflate your meaningless lives. Because haven't you noticed that the majority of these social justice warriors, they're meaningless, disgusting, fat, or disgustingly ugly people. And they have no self-esteem, so how do they get self-esteem? Well, it's very easy to go out and cry and have a damn camera in your face, and then when you see yourself on TV, you could be like, hey, look, you see, I know what I'm doing. I'm a social justice warrior, and I'm just a man or woman of the people. That's what I am. Shut your stupid, stinking face. I'm serious, all right? It's a little late, Bernie Sanders fans, all right? I mean, you people were too busy going out harassing the Trump train, trying to instigate violence at Trump rallies, for Christ's sake, completely demeaning any legitimacy of your candidate, all right? I mean, the 75-year-old prostate-infected windbag, all right? I'm serious. It's over, all right? You either get on the Trump train or get the hell out of the country. That's what I'm telling the Bernie Sanders fans at this point in time, all right? I'm telling you, even the Democrats on the left are laughing at you people because they know that you're wasting your time, effort, and energy. All right? I'm serious. I mean, you people, you didn't take it serious enough, all right? I mean, I've been telling you for weeks that Bernie Sanders keeps winning all these damn primaries and caucuses, and yet he's behind in the delegate count. It doesn't make sense. And you idiots out there on the Bernie Sanders side, you're too busy, collecting a check from the government, for Christ's sake, than to worry about your actual candidate being nominated, you stupid idiots, all right? And you even have Bernie Sanders today coming out and saying, it's going to be an uphill battle till the convention. I mean, this guy's even supposedly calling for a contested convention. I just think it's pure political theater as far as I'm concerned. Bernie knows it's over. All right, Bernie Sanders knows he's finished, for Christ's sake. I don't even think he has the energy to keep going. That's why you haven't seen him too much, this poor 75-year-old bastard. I'm serious. That's why you haven't seen him as much, for Christ's sake, man. He's an old man. He's 75 years old. And he doesn't even look like a healthy 75-year-old as far as I'm concerned. He looks like a malnourished 75-year-old man. I'm serious. It's over, Bernie Sanders fans. You either get on the damn Trump train or get the hell out of the country. I'm sick of you people. Oh, I feel the burn. And, oh, yeah, Bernie Sanders. And, the only reason that the majority of you idiot Bernie Sanders folks are for him is because the idiot is saying, I'll give you free college if you work 40 years in a gulag. I mean, it's only because he's going to give you idiots free college. I mean, once again, you morons, all right? Free college is going to demean the integrity of the higher education system and the degrees that you idiots, hold in such prized possession. Jesus Christ! Give me a drink, for Christ's sake! Good Lord, you stupid Bernie Sanders socialist, politically romantic morons! All right, you make me want to puke, all of you. Jesus Christ! Give me my drink. Oh, I'm telling you, every time I take a sip of that, it's just so beautiful. I mean, It reminds me that I'm a capitalist and I can do that, Woo! That's right, baby. Anyway, once again, Bernie Sanders fans, you either get on the Trump train or get out of the country. It's over for you people. He's finished. It's over. He was a political establishment hack. You people need to get used to it, get over it, and understand it, boy. You understand that? All you Bernie Sanders people need to start voting for Trump because at the very minimum, even if you don't like the man, he's an anti-establishment candidate. Isn't that what you idiots on the left, you socialists, you Bernie Sanders idiots want to begin with? Somebody who's against the system, somebody the system hates, for Christ's sake. Here he is. It's Donald Trump. There's your man right there, for Christ's sake. What's your problem? Because he won't give you goddamn free college, you ungrateful little snot-nosed pricks. Jesus Christ. I'm telling you, I blame single mothers for this crap. I'm sorry. I blame them. I'm sorry I blame single mothers for this nonsense, for Christ's sake. I mean, y'all saw Trigglypuff, for Christ's sake, that social justice warrior. Y'all saw her, right? At Amherst. She was, get the hate speech on my campus! Get the hate speech on my campus! I mean, just pouting like some disgusting, petulant child. All right? This is what I'm discussing right here. This is America. Huh? This is it. I'm telling you, single mothers, I blame them all. I'm sorry. And let me tell you, I may just have an anti-Mother's Day edition this Mother's Day. All right? This is a Sunday or some crap. I may just have an anti-Mother's Day edition because I'm sick of the glorification of mothers. Because I'm going to be completely honest with you, it does not take very much to have a child, ladies, all right? I'm serious. I mean, you know, all you do is just spread your legs, some idiot ejaculates inside your uterus hole, and 9 months later a goddamn kid is shitted out, all right? I mean, I don't understand why y'all deserve diamonds every year because you did this activity. I don't get it. I don't get it, and nor do I get Father's Day either. I mean, you know, don't you idiots understand when you have a child and you're a mother and you're a father, that's what you're supposed to do, you piece of trash. That's what you're supposed to do. I hate this new America that we live in, where you've got people that want to get presents and gifts and prizes because they're doing what they're supposed to do. I mean, this is the America that we're living in. This is the consequence of public education, taking out winners and losers, taking out first, second, third place, implementing this whole idea that, oh, everybody's a winner, taking out tag, taking out, recess and dodgeball and all that other crap. All right, it's pussified our country, and it makes me sick. So before I get on another soliloquy and digress, Bernie Sanders fans, it's time for you to come over here to the Trump train. If not, get the hell out of the country, you snot-nosed little twats. All right? Anyway, I want to move on with the broadcast, folks, because I want to give a little bit more time to Radio Graffiti. All right? I do want to talk a little bit about Bill Clinton and Hillary Clinton. They're hitting the campaign trail right after the loss at Indiana. You had Bill Clinton going down to Louisville, all right? And believe it or not, he was trying to rally black folk in Louisville because Louisville's got a high population of black folk out there. And you see, before I say this, I want to reiterate that whenever a liberal finds an opportunity to be racist by making it look like an accident, I'm telling you, bureaucrats are good at doing this. They're good at like what Ted Cruz did to his wife, in my opinion, all right? Elbows his wife in the freaking face, makes it look like an accident. It clearly doesn't. I mean, he puts a lot of force in that elbow to poor Heidi's eye, for Christ's sake. I'd like a picture of Heidi Cruz today to see if she's got some busted blood vessels in her eye or a goddamn shiner. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I do want to say that they went out to Louisville, okay? And, basically, and at first the media tried to suggest that Bill Clinton had an open, quote-unquote, an open speaking engagement or something, all right? A lot of black folks came, and you know what this son of a bitch served? I mean, look, I'm not kidding, man, all right? Fried chicken, all right? Now, look, I know what Bill Clinton's doing, all right? I mean, he's mocking the black folk in Louisville, but he can just claim that, well, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not racist. It's Louisville. It's Kentucky. They like chicken, They like chicken. It's chicken. Kentucky Fried Chicken. I know what he's doing, But I'm telling you this right now. This son of a bitch, all right, is doing this on purpose so that he can mock black folk, all right? I mean, remember, Bill and Hillary have both been hit up by Black Lives Matter protesters, and believe me, they don't appreciate it. And I think this, serving fried chicken to black folk in Louisville is a perfect example of that, all right? I mean, just trying to slap black folk in the face, in my personal view, all right? And that's another thing, you Black Lives Matter people, I got a message for you here towards the end of the show, but you morons need to take your heads out of your asses also, all right? Seriously, you got to take your heads out of your asses also, all right? Look who's more racist, you dumbass, all right? I mean, how is it that you allow this type of blatant racism, serving fried chicken to black people, just slide because it's Bill Clinton, for Christ's sake? I mean, it makes no sense. No sense whatsoever. I'm telling you, liberals are the most racist people on the planet, period. All right? And you want to know, this brings back memories of that ridiculous movie. What the hell was that movie with that fat black chick? Jesus Christ. Precious, that's right. Y'all remember that movie? And of course, the Academy and all kinds of people gave it all kinds of praise. It's the liberals' way of making a complete mockery of black folk, in my opinion. All right, you had this fat black tub of shit. And this is what the movie was about, a fat black tub of shit. So I think she was a single mother, for Christ's sake. And I didn't see the movie, so I don't really know what it's about. But one of the previews and one of the little snippets I saw of it is of her. I'm not kidding, folks. If you haven't seen the movie, I think the clip of this particular scene is still up on YouTube, of this fat tub of crap walking into a fried chicken joint, all right? And I guess she orders some chicken, and the person working this, mom and pop shop fried chicken joint, of course, is black, gives her a bucket. And I don't understand why it always has to be a bucket of chicken. You know what I'm saying? I mean, can you get any more freaking racist? A bucket of chicken. I mean, couldn't you put this in a goddamn styrofoam or some kind of crap? A bucket of chicken, all right? Gives this fat Precious a bucket of chicken, and then Precious looks back at her and says, I want potato salad. And as this lady turns back to get the potato salad, this fat tub of garbage, all right, starts running out the goddamn chicken joint like she's Barry Sanders busting through the freaking front line, for Christ's sake, man. I mean, in this movie, this fat tub of crap actually did a fried chicken run. A fried chicken run. And do you all remember that movie, Precious, for Christ's sake? Everybody, it was all over the mainstream, lamestream media. Hollywood was given all kinds of accolades. Why do you think they were doing that, huh? Why do you think so? Because they're racist. Liberals are the biggest racist on the planet. I mean, don't you idiots know that the Democrats were the ones that created the Ku Klux Klan, you idiots? Jesus Christ, man. And you see, I mean, and on top of that, folks, okay, and I got into some kind of Twitter battle with some, Cuban whorebag, who, of course, because she's Cuban, I guess it justifies her claiming the black race. I don't know how that works anymore. Everybody's claiming to be black. But, and look, I shouldn't even go, I'm not going to go into this now. I'm going to talk about this later on in the broadcast, all right? If you know any Black Lives Matter pricks, make sure to tweet at them and let them know that we're going to be talking about them here in about, 45, 30 minutes, for Christ's sake. All right? And I got a message for them, all right? They got to pull their heads out of their clogged up poopers, all right? Now, once again, Bill Clinton decides to go down to Louisville and campaign for Hillary Rotten Clinton. And what does he do to a black audience? He serves them fried chicken. I mean, Jesus Christ. The blatant racism. I don't know when. I don't get it. I don't understand when you Black Lives Matter pricks are going to start realizing that not only are liberals racist, but it seems to me, and I'm not trying to be racist, assholes, I'm just making a clear observation. It doesn't seem like you guys know how to lead yourselves very well. And I'm talking about, the black folk in America. Because look at the leaders that have been unearthed as actual white people in blackface. I'm serious, man. I'm talking about Sean King. I'm talking about Rachel Dolezal. I'm talking about these types of people, for Christ's sake. These are leaders of the Black Lives Matter movement, for Christ's sake, white people. All right, now I guess I'll go into this Cuban whorebag on Twitter incident. She tries to quote Malcolm X. Malcolm X was part white, all right? And then they tried to claim, well, he ain't part white, baby. He was 1/4 white, baby. He was 3/4 black, 1/4 white, baby. Well, he's the only 1/4 white man, 3/4 black man that I have ever seen that has red hair, natural growing red hair. Huh? I mean, come on. Why do you think he claimed that he was only 1/4 white and 3/4 black? He ran the black Muslims, for Christ's sake. He was talking, kill whitey type of militant rhetoric. I mean, of course he had to, kind of water down his ethnicity, for Christ's sake, man. But the only reason I brought that up is because, once again, Whitey, there's always, as much as Black Lives Matter hates Whitey, it seems to me it's always, for a lack of a better term, a mulatto or somebody who's outright white, all right, leading these all-black organizations. Now, how dumb do you have to be? I shouldn't even go. I'll go into this later, folks. I'm sorry. I don't get it. It's just the irony of all this crap. The irony, Black Lives Matter being led around by white folks in blackface. I mean, I just don't get it. I don't get it. Anyway, once again, Bill Clinton campaigning for Hillary Rotten Clinton in Louisville, Kentucky, serving fried chicken to black people. Oh, my God. Not a joke, by the way. Serious story, serious business, all right? Now, in international news, folks, did you hear Russia? Russia is warning of retaliation if NATO makes more deep deployments into Eastern Europe. Oh, here we go, isn't it? I mean, this is what I'm saying, man. We shouldn't have nothing to do with NATO, all right? Because let me tell you, NATO is an international bureaucratic institution, all right? It has its own motives, and for whatever reason, it is trying to entice Russia into some sort of military conflict. Now, that's another reason why I like Donald Trump, because as hard as he is going to be militarily, he's not stupid, all right? I mean, we have no business, getting into a nuclear conflict with a superpower like Russia. We should be working with Russia. We were working with Russia, for Christ's sake, man. I mean, then they realized that, there's some international bureaucratic nonsense going on. They kicked out American companies. I mean, don't get me wrong, Russia is suffering by being, so rebellious on the international stage. Believe me. They are hurting economically. But, I mean, we're putting Russia, all right, we're putting Russia in a point where they're going to have to make a move. They're already saber-rattling. I don't know if you've seen that they've had war games close to battleships, United States battleships. They've intercepted some of our jet fighters. Some Russian jets have actually been seen over the West Coast. I mean, they are showing their vulgar display of power, for Christ's sake. And, I mean, let me tell you, we're attempting a global conflict, and I don't want it, all right? And I don't think the Russian people want it either. I mean, this is enough, all right? We had enough with the Cold War. We had enough with Joseph Stalin and Vladimir Lenin. It's enough of this crap, man, all right? It's enough. All right, that's why I'm glad Donald Trump is now the GOP nominee, and when he gets elected president, we're not going to have any more business with NATO any longer, all right? We're not going to have any more business with the United Nations, for Christ's sake, all right? We're not going to have any more business with any of these international bureaucratic institutions that are attempting to rob America of its sovereignty and that is attempting to make itself the supra-authority of the world, all right? Bureaucrats have no business running the world, all right? No business. No business running the world. And let me tell you, I mean, this is what's happening. I told you yesterday, you have Angela Merkel, which I believe she thinks now she's the queen of the EU. She's trying to gather an EU army, for Christ's sake. I wonder what she's going to use that for. I'm telling you, international bureaucrats are dangerous. And I'm telling you, Donald Trump, when he's elected, I mean, don't think that he's not going to pursue charges on some of these treasonous war criminals that have basically took America into a place that we had no business being, all right? Believe me, all right? And that's why I pray to God that Donald Trump stays safe, all right? He's a true American hero. This man is, I mean, he's a capitalist, all right? I mean, that's really the foundation of the man. He's a capitalist, and he believes in pure capitalism. He believes in opportunity. He doesn't believe in handouts, all right? He's against bureaucratic bullcrap. All right, and that's why, as soon as he starts into office, folks, he's going to start cutting. Oh, it's going to be beautiful. He's going to start cutting, and we're going to start seeing bureaucrats in the unemployment line. It'll be a great day in American history, baby. And not to mention, he's going to be smart as it relates to our foreign policy, folks. I mean, this is not some war hawk, all right? You know who the war hawks are? These people that are trying to, engage in nuclear conflict with China and Russia. this Brzezinski and, all these other whack jobs that are basically dictating the foreign policy of this country. All right? And for y'all that don't know who Zbigniew Brzezinski is, I think that you should find out who the hell this son of a bitch is, first of all. And secondly, this is one of his famous quotes. 200 years ago, it was much harder to kill 1 million people, and it was a lot easier to control 1 million people. All right, today it is infinitely easier to kill 1 million people than it is to control 1 million people. All right, that's Zbigniew Brzezinski, the man who is dictating the foreign policy for Obama at this point in time today. All right, read about him.
Geico presents sharing versus oversharing. Today, Bridget Griffin shared a video of her daily yoga routine, 2 self-help articles, and her new blog called Build Your Inner Bridge with Bridge. Girl, your sharing has turned into oversharing. No worries, Bridge. Geico has some info worth sharing with your 7 blog followers, like how you could save money on your car insurance, update your policy, and report a claim just by visiting geico.com. How's that for building your inner bridge? Bridge? Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Anyway, we're already in the second hour of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast. I am your host, the man they call Ghost, and once again, folks, I want to thank everybody for tuning in with me. I'm going to go ahead and do some Twitter shout-outs, folks, and if you want a Twitter shout-out, all you've got to do is retweet the first tweet on my Twitter account at PoliticsGhost, all one word, no underscores, PoliticsGhost. And retweet the first tweet in my Twitter account, not the pinned tweet, the tweet that says True Capitalist Radio now live. All right, folks? And if you retweet that tweet, I'll go ahead and give you a Twitter shout-out right now. All right, do we have any Twitter shout-outs, engineer? All right, we got a few Twitter shout-outs according to the engineer. We got Riley 304 in the house, Godzilla in the place, Alex McGowan, Off Keister Radio, real funny asshole. The Trump card, we got Green Leader 1978, Leftist Ghost, real funny. Weeded Dragon in the house, Rasta Bonbon, huh? We got Cartridge Lord in the house. I'm not going to say that disgusting name, for Christ's sake. We've got Sailing on 6th Street. Shove it up your ass with that talk already, all right? We've had enough rain out here in Texas. That's enough, all right? Look, here's another one, Noah's Ark, Texas. Real funny, assholes. Jesus Christ. We got CDI fan 237. We got the Teutonic Plague in the house. What's going on to the Teutonic Plague? As I've stated, folks, you want a Twitter shout-out, all you got to do is retweet the first tweet on my Twitter account at PoliticsGhost, and I'll give you a Twitter shout-out live right here on the broadcast, baby. That's how interactive we are here on the True Capitalist Radio Show. Woo! Anyway, I'm excited, baby. The Trump train steams forward. I'm excited. We've got Drowning Cowboy. Yeah, look, enough with that crap, all right? We've had a lot of rain out here in Texas. Enough, all right? We've got PewDiePie Ghost. Don't compare me to PewDiePie, asshole, all right? Don't compare me to that fruity-ass bastard, all right? Anyway, we got Karaskin in the house. What's going on to Karaskin? We got Sergeant Yoda in the place. Elvis Ghostly, excuse me. I thought it was a Ghostler there. I mean, they like to do that all the goddamn time, for Christ's sake. Fish Center Fan, okay. I'm not going to say that disgusting name, for Christ's sake. Look at Raging 6 Rapids. Look, Jesus Christ. Enough of the flooding jokes, all right? This is not funny, all right? This is not funny. I'm serious. This is not funny. We've had a lot of rain out here in Texas. That's enough, all right? Seriously. You're pissing me off now. Life alert for Ghost. Yeah, real funny asshole, all right? We got Wesley Willis. What's going on? Who the hell else do we got going on, all right? We're going to take a couple more shout-outs. We got any more shout-outs, engineer? Well, we got a couple more shout-outs, and then we're going to move on with the broadcast, folks. Politics Ghost, retweet the first tweet on my Twitter account, all right? All right, who else we got? We got Torzier in the place. What's going on, Torzier? John Conquest, yeah, real funny asshole. YouTuber Ghost, no, look, assholes, look, I hate these stupid YouTube stars, all right? I can't stand them. They make me sick, all right? I mean, I'm serious. I mean, all you have to do is do, like, a couple of pranks, and all of a sudden you're a freaking YouTube star. It's lame, for Christ's sake. It's lame. It's disgusting. It's pathetic, man. I don't understand how people are entertained by some of these schmucks, man. Like PewDiePie, for Christ's sake. I mean, who else besides 11-year-old girls are freaking entertained by this stupid little fruit bowl? Markiplier? I mean, who's entertained by this stupid twerp? I mean, these guys are half-tards, for Christ's sake, man. I mean, they're slow. I mean, I don't know. I'm just saying. I'm tired of it. Like FouseyTube. I like to bitch slap that stupid son of a bitch, for Christ's sake. Hey, FouseyTube, we don't care about your pathetic life, all right? We don't care. You're stupid, and if you want my personal opinion, I think that you are an Arab that wants to take it in the pooper, all right? In my personal opinion, FouseyTube. Jesus Christ. Anyway, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to go off on YouTubers there. It just, it just makes me sick. All right, it makes me sick, for Christ's sake. Oh my God. Anyway, who else do we got? We got Roland Ghost Train. Yeah. Now here we go with the cripple jokes. Now, yeah, real funny asshole. Angry Manju in the house. Commander Biff. All right, the Mad Doctor in the house. Who else we got? We got regular TCA. What's going on, regular TCA in the place? Like I said, folks, retweet the first tweet in my Twitter account. I'll give you a shout-out right here, right now, live on the broadcast. All right, it's that simple. All right, we got a few more here, and then we're going to move on with the show. All right, who else do we got here? We've got Concerned Man in the house. All right, we got Pacific Ocean, you asshole. Just shut up your ass with these flood jokes. Jesus Christ. Ted cruising for a bruising. Yeah, I can tell you that. He probably is. Tohu's for Ghost. Yeah, real funny, asshole, you sick, twisted, anime, hentai freaks. Houston Wetlands. Look, enough. All right? I'm not letting you ruin my Trump train party, baby, all right? I'm not letting you idiots harsh my mellow today, all right? Here we go again, Cripple Ghost. Yeah, real funny, asshole. Poseidon versus Texas. All right, that's enough. Poseidon versus Texas, asshole. Go shove it up. Shove it up your ass. That's not funny, man. I mean, don't you understand? People have died in these floods, for Christ's sake, man. We've had tornadoes. We've had all kinds of hail, for Christ's sake. All kinds of hail. Son of a bitch. And you guys are laughing at this? You people on the internet, look at them. Look at them. They're laughing. They're laughing at this crap. I can't believe that you idiots can laugh at the floods that are happening out here in Texas. I can't believe this crap. Oh, my God. Oh, Jesus Christ. Give me the mic. Give me the mic. Give me the freaking mic, for Christ's sake. Jesus Christ. That's it for the freaking Twitter shout-outs. Get it off my screen, engineer. Jesus Christ. Anyway, folks, before we left off, we were talking about how Russia warns of retaliation if NATO makes more military deployments into Eastern Europe. And I'm telling you right now, folks, America has no business in this nuclear conflict. This is purely agitated by international bureaucratic institutions, and we have no business. We have no business doing this, all right? And that's all I'm going to say about that, all right? Seriously, all right? I mean, we don't need no Zygmunt Brzezinski type of freak show games. Anyway, did y'all hear about the UK going to take in Syrian refugees? Did y'all hear about this? Oh, man, poor Britannia. You see, they are deploying the same type of tactics that they have deployed on Germany, that they've deployed on Paris, Belgium, the Netherlands. What Obama is going to do here in America, and look at Dave Cameron doing the same goddamn thing. I mean, is everybody gone mad? Is everybody just stupid right now, for Christ's sake? It's just pathetic. These bureaucrats are bringing in the problem to the country. And I'm telling you, when these idiots start detonating themselves in a la snack bar fashion, who's going to be the one to implement martial law? Who's going to be the one to implement totalitarianism? They're doing it now in Germany, for Christ's sake. That sick, disgusting, filthy bulldyke, Angela Merkel, invited the enemy within her country, and she's punishing her own countrymen. I mean, it just makes no sense. I don't get it, man. I'm serious. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't want to get it, for Christ's sake, man. And this is why I keep telling each and every one of you filthy scumbag leftists out here that are, oh, well, you shouldn't classify all Muslims because a lot of Muslims blow themselves up. Hey, assholes, all right? Look at Europe, idiots, all right? Europe accepted these refugees with love and open arms. They opened up their countries for these people. And what are they doing? Well, by God, take a look for yourself. You're on the internet, for Christ's sake. They're raping their women, for Christ's sake, man. They're assaulting these people. They're trying to implement Sharia law, for Christ's sake. They're trying to implement Sharia law. And this is it right here, folks. I'm telling you, Dave Cameron, what a piece of trash. This is even more of a reason why my fellow brethren out there in Britannia, they need to vote this Brexit. They need to vote for it. They need to get out of the EU, for Christ's sake. Britannia, you can withstand whatever these damn bureaucrats on the international front are going to do economically, all right? Don't take the threat from Barack Obama, all right? I mean, did y'all remember that? I reported on that about a few days ago, maybe a week ago. This idiot Obama goes to England and threatens England that if they vote for the Brexit, that the United States may stop trading with them. Oh, what a scumbag. Let me tell you, folks in Britannia, right, this idiot Obama does not represent America any longer, right? He's a lame duck piece of trash. He'll be lucky if he's not brought up on war crimes, whether it's on the world court or in the American courts. I'm not kidding around. I'm not joking. Because let me tell you something right now. Let's say for some reason Barack Obama, he gives Hillary Clinton a pardon. Well, what Hillary Clinton did is treasonous activity as it relates to housing classified information on a personal server. Now, of course, this is all allegation. There's nothing that has been definitively proven. But it seems to me, all right, and this is why Trump running against Hillary Clinton, Hillary doesn't want to run against Trump. Because Trump, under a false pretense, gave the Clinton Foundation $100,000, thinking that it was going to go to children, thinking it was going to go help like people in Haiti, so on and so forth, when it's nothing more than some ways to funnel money into their pockets, to pay for their hotel trips, to pay for their private jets. I mean, it is a funneling slush fund, all right? Take a look at all the donors to the Clinton Foundation. You take a look at all the donors from China. Take a look at all the donors from the Middle East. Take a look at all the donors that aren't very favorable to America. And in my personal opinion, I believe that Hillary Clinton put those classified documents on the freaking personal server on purpose. Because this way, she could have plausible deniability if those goddamn documents were somehow hacked, all right, because she didn't technically commit espionage or treason, or at least that's what she's going to try to defend herself as. All she was doing was, making it more convenient for herself as a State Department head to have access to documents. But in my personal opinion, folks, I think she put those classified documents on that private server, and I personally believe, in my opinion, that a lot of people were given accessible hacking access to the information and possibly even obtain the information through this method, in my personal opinion. And I believe that Donald Trump, if Hillary Clinton does run and she does get the nominee, Donald Trump files a lawsuit against Hillary Clinton and against the Clinton Foundation, which in turn will unearth all the scheme that is the Clinton Foundation, and it will ruin her. Do you understand that? It will ruin her, for Christ's sake. All right? So once again, I'm telling you this right now, Donald Trump is not an idiot, all right? And why do you think the DNC is even entertaining Joe Biden usurping the nomination from Hillary Rotten Clinton? I mean, they're already throwing it out there. I mean, you got Joe Biden everywhere all of a sudden, all right? I'm serious, folks. They know that Hillary Clinton is damaged goods, all right? And I'm telling you, I don't think that Barack Obama is going to pardon Hillary Rotten Clinton, because that will implicate him as aiding and abetting a person who committed treason. And let me tell you, it's 10 years minimum in prison what Hillary Clinton did. 10 years minimum in prison. All right, but putting classified information in an unsecured server with accessibility to hackers from foreign countries, I mean, that could also potentially be a death sentence. I'm not kidding around, folks. I mean, this is not a joke. I mean, there's been people that have been put to death doing this type of ridiculous activity, folks. I mean, look, she gets paid via the freaking Clinton Foundation from all these countries for quote-unquote speaking engagements, all right? And, these same countries have these hackers, every country has hackers, for Christ's sake. She puts this sensitive information on a server, and let me tell you, it's on an unsecured server that was in a closet somewhere. And this was way after the Edward Snowden situation. I mean, all this stuff. So in my personal opinion, folks, I believe Hillary Clinton put those documents on that computer on purpose so that, somebody could have hacking access to them, in my personal opinion. All right? So anyway, I didn't mean to get off on that whole soliloquy about that, but once again, UK to take in refugees, huh? Isn't that great? Anyway, I want to go off on a couple of things before we get into Radio Graffiti, all right? First thing I want to do is I want to talk to the kids that are going to prom this month. Yeah, that's right. It's prom 2016. And I want to tell you kids, look, I want you to know that I know that prom is supposed to be this place where you get wild and, you have, sexual relations or whatever the case might be. But let me warn you, folks, all right? When you are partaking, especially you young people, when you are partaking in sexual relations, please use prophylactics, all right? Please use some kind of prophylactic so that it can prevent you from having a child. Now, the reason I'm saying this, folks, is because a child is not just a mistake that, let me do that one over again. No, that is a lifetime decision, all right? I mean, once you have a sexual act and you get your significant other pregnant, all right, or whoever you bang pregnant, that is a lifelong decision. You're going to be dealing with that for the rest of your life, all right? So once again, have plenty prophylactics, and moreover, don't drink, all right? Now, look, I know that I drink, and, I'm over the age of 21, obviously. I'm a responsible drinker. What's unfortunate about young people in drinking, they usually are out when they're drinking, because that's the only way they're going to get, accessibility to alcohol is being out. And I'm telling you this right now, this is for the ladies and the gentlemen, all right? You do not want to be passed out on your prom night. For, of course, the ladies, very dangerous to be inebriated. Now with this day and age of, people slipping the old Bill Cosby special in people's drinks, I would be very wary about taking drinks from anybody if I was a female, for Christ's sake, all right? Thanks, Bill. I mean, now, you got, you can't even buy a chick a drink now because, they're afraid you got the Bill Cosby special going on, for Christ's sake. And secondly, if you're too inebriated, you shouldn't even be partaking in any sexual-related activities because you're probably not in your right frame of mind to check and see if the idiot that is penetrating you has something rubbery on his phallic. All right? I'm serious because it's obvious that you're not, you're not taking any birth control or anything of that nature. And moreover, I would prohibit women from taking birth control because I believe, in my personal opinion, that there is a big correlation between young women that are having strokes. I mean, this is a big epidemic. I think people need to read about this. Young women having strokes at the age of anywhere between the ages of 21 to 35. They're having full onset strokes. And I believe the reason is because of their consumption of birth control, in my opinion. All right, this is my opinion. But, I mean, if you ask these young women who have had strokes, if you ask them if they've ever taken birth control, most of the time, 9 times out of 10, they're going to say yes. All right? So, once again, I'm strongly advising the young people, don't make a decision that is going to leave you with a lifelong decision. All right? Because let me tell you, when you have a child, I mean, that child is going to outlive you. It's going to be dependent on you, all right? And if your parent was a piece of crap or parents were pieces of crap, well, why are you going to go and give that life to somebody that came out of you? I mean, it doesn't even make any sense. So that's why I'm trying to give some prom advice to the kiddos out here, all right? It's good to have a good time. It's good to, dance and, maybe do some kissy-kissy, petting or whatever the crap might be. But if you're going to partake in any sexual-related activity, please use prophylactics, man. Please. All right? Stay safe. All right? I mean, it's bad enough that you're risking an STD, but I'm more worried about you kids having children because I'm not saying children are not, they're not cute and, a gift from life at times and that sort of thing, but when they're unplanned, they are life ruiners, all right? I don't mean to laugh at that, but any of you folks that have had kids that were unplanned, you know what I'm talking about, all right? If you have an unplanned kid, you can kiss your dreams and hopes goodbye, all right? I'm serious. You could just kiss your dreams and hopes goodbye, for Christ's sake, all right? So heed that warning there, people that are in the prom, all right? Put a rubber on it, for Christ's sake, and don't drink, don't do any drugs, all right? Have a good time, all right? Make an innocent time out of it. You'll have plenty of time in college to philander around. I'm telling you this right now. And, look, don't get a college loan, all right? Make mommy pay for it, see if you can get scholarships or whatever. But if you go to college, that's where all the, philandering and screwing and drinking and partying, that's where all that crap happens, all right? Anyway, folks, I want to take this next opportunity to discuss something, and I want to have a heart-to-heart with those that are in Black Lives Matter. And if you could, folks, before I get started on this, if you could please tweet that the Black Lives Matter retweet and tell them to tune in to this particular broadcast at this particular time, because this message is strictly for them. So as you guys are doing that, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take a sip of this particular Johnny Walker Blue Label, and then I'm going to go off on these goddamn Black Lives Matter idiots, all right? All right, here we go. Cheers to the capitalist army. Cheers to the capitalists and taxpayers throughout the world. Cheers, baby. Oh, man. Man, I damn near finished the glass on that one, baby. Woo! Anyway, I hope everybody has contacted their latest their nearest Black Lives Matter leader or member or whatever the hell you call them. Anyway, Black Lives Matter. I think I alluded to this earlier in the show, but I need to underscore this again, all right? Don't you find any irony in the fact that the majority of the leaders that have been your leaders throughout the past maybe 50 or 60 years have some level of whiteness in them? I mean, now, look, the reason I bring this up there, Black Lives Matter, because I'm very aware of the black culture, folks, all right? I mean, you people don't understand. I know all you idiots out there, you claim that I'm some kind of a grand dragon racist. I'm a melting pot of friendship, all right? And I know black people, all right? I'm Mr. Black People, all right? I know about black culture. And you see, folks, in black culture right now, you have a divide amongst black people in America today. And that divide is between dark skin or light skin. I'm not kidding around. I mean, they're racist amongst each other. I mean, if you look on Vines and you look on World Star Hip Hop, for Christ's sake, they make fun of this. They meme this crap out. You know, dark skins make fun of light skins by saying that they lick their lips a lot. You know, they act like Drake. You know, they're kind of fruity. They're kind of femmy. They're not very manly, so on and so forth. And light skins make fun of dark skins by claiming that, you know, they're hood, they're ghetto, they're idiots. I mean, you know, some of them even use the disparaging racial remarks, racist-type remarks. I mean, this is a serious epidemic that's happening within the black community. Now, if this is openly happening, and it is, folks, whether you black folks want to admit it or not, it's happening, all right? There is a divide amongst black people between light skin and dark skin, all right? I mean, it's all over Vine. It's all over World Star Hip Hop. You can't deny it. Now, I'm just trying to suggest to you, if y'all have that type of a divide as it relates to black folk, then why do you all undyingly submit to anybody who claims to be black that is lighter skinned than a light-skinned black person? Can somebody explain that to me? I mean, look at these damn Black Lives Matter leaders, man. I mean, Shaun King. I mean, and you know what gets me about Shaun King, for Christ's sake? It's not the fact that he did it. I mean, hey, he's getting in where he fits in. I mean, he obviously, you know, at some point in his whitey life figured out that, man, I could be black, baby. You know what I'm saying? I could be blacker than the blackest black, baby. And basically took on that role and, you know, believed it, lived it, the whole 9 yards. I mean, this guy lived it to the point where he went to Morehouse College, a black college, all right, taking scholarships away from an actual black student, all right? But, of course, when it was unearthed that this idiot was a white man in blackface, the Black Lives Matter people didn't want to hear it. They didn't want to hear it. They thought it was a whitey conspiracy, even though there's freaking pictures of this son of a bitch all over the internet. There's pictures of his dad and his brothers and his mother and his whole goddamn family all over the internets, for Christ's sake. But you see, this is what I don't understand about you Black Lives Matter morons, all right? All right? You need to come to grips with the fact when you're wrong and you've been bamboozled, all right? You need to come to grips with the fact that maybe, just maybe, you're lacking a group of leaders within your community that you're desperately trying to find, and you're only finding them in folks that are partially white, if not all white. All right? I mean, don't you think there's some irony in that? I mean, you know, I'm serious. I'm not trying to be a racist here. I think that the black folks need to analyze their community in such a critical fashion. I mean, you know, it's been unearthed that freaking Shaun King's whitey, and yet Black Lives Matter pretends like it's non-existent. They claim that it's a white conspiracy, and they're still following this idiot. They're still following this asshole. All right, I'm serious, man. This is a white person in blackface. Rachel Dolezal, or whatever the hell her name is. That stupid broad that would go to the freaking spray tan, twice a week, just to make herself look like, I don't know, some kind of a darker shade of white, and then kinked out her hair and claimed she was black and worked for the NAACP, for Christ's sake, man. I mean, these were Black Lives Matter. These were black leaders. And that's why I'm talking to you Black Lives Matter idiots, all right? You're barking up the wrong tree, you idiots. All right? Now, since y'all are going to quote Malcolm, I think that you need to look at Malcolm for moral leadership, for Christ's sake, all right? You need to look in the mirror and realize that you need to educate yourself before you go out and make demands, all right? Educate yourself on the fact that who killed Malcolm to begin with. I mean, remember, Malcolm was an anti-whitey, black militant who even advocated violence. And was it Whitey that killed him? No, absolutely not. It was his fellow black brethren within his own organization. So that should tell you black folks something, all right? That should tell you black folks something that, hey, maybe we don't want to be led by black people. I'm not trying to be racist. I'm just reading the empirical historical evidence, all right? And all I'm doing is giving you my interpretation of what I am seeing from within your community. All right? I'm serious. I mean, you talk about Black Lives Matter. I mean, you know, more black people are killed via abortion than heart disease, violent crime, or cancer combined. All right? I mean, what is it? There's been almost 16 million black babies that have been aborted ever since Roe v. Wade, all right? And you want to talk about Black Lives Matter. I'm serious, man. You know, black folks are committing the most violent crimes. It's statistically proven, for Christ's sake. Take a look at all the violent crime that's happening. And moreover, folks, black on black crime. Take a look at that, all right? And you see, these are issues that Malcolm X talked about, he advocated. He basically stated that you black folks need to start looking internally and start being morally competent before you start demanding anything from any system. And let me tell you something, black folks. I don't think any Ku Klux Klan racist could have thrown you back any more than this president that you called black, that you gave undying, just support to the hilt to, you know? I mean, you supported this man. I had never seen so many goddamn black folks at a polling place in my life than I did in 2012. And let me tell you, look at the statistics for you black folks. It doesn't matter what stat you look at. Black murder rates, black welfare, black unemployment, black food stamps, black poverty, black homelessness. I mean, you just take any look from 2008 to now. What do you have to say about that, huh? I mean, whose fault is that? I mean, this is a black president, Black Lives Matter. This is a black president. And this man has thrown you backwards 40 years, and yet you are so naive and stupid, for a lack of a better term, that you want to blame somebody else. You don't want to blame yourselves. With all due respect, you got to kind of blame yourselves. I mean, that's what Malcolm X tried to tell you people. He tried to say, hey, you got to be a moral leader. You have to have some sort of moral compass. I mean, you have to understand the problems within your own community and fix them before you can go out and make demands from anybody. I mean, it's the truth. And I'm sick and tired of seeing these Black Lives Matter losers out here committing all these damn violent protests, thinking that they're doing something significant, because with all due respect, the majority of Black Lives Matter protesters are ignorant pieces of trash. And that has nothing to do with race. I mean, you can hear them. They're inarticulate morons, man. At least when the Black Panthers were around, I mean, these idiots at least, had memorized the rhetoric from, Mao Zedong's Red Book and Karl Marx's Das Kapital. I mean, to be honest with you, I didn't agree, obviously, with the Black Panthers. I thought they were stupid and, violent. But, hey, the Black Panthers were the first ones who introduced free breakfast and the free lunch program. Yeah, you see what I'm saying there, Black Lives Matter? What the hell have you done? Huh? What the hell have you done, Black Lives Matter, besides make your freaking race look like a bunch of violent heathens out here, man? I mean, seriously. Screw you, Black Lives Matter, all right? Screw you pieces of trash. You know, you people are nothing but professional rabble-rousers, and, you know, you're being led around by the nose by these leftists who are utilizing your black strife to obtain political influence, political power, political correctness, all this other stuff. You should all be ashamed of yourselves, Black Lives Matter, all right? You should all be ashamed of yourselves, all of you. All right, you're accomplishing nothing, you're doing nothing, and you're throwing your goddamn race backwards even more, all right? That's what you're doing. And I know that people don't want to hear that. They want to pretend that that's not true, but it's the freaking truth. I mean, let's stop with the pussyfooting around here, and people need to start getting grasped with realism. Do you understand? Anyway, that's about enough, all right? I've had about enough of talking about Black Lives Matter. I've had about enough of talking about this stuff. We got a good 25 minutes left, for Christ's sake. I think it's about time for everybody's favorite part of the broadcast, and I'm talking about Radio Graffiti. That's right, folks. It's Radio Graffiti time, the part of the broadcast where the spectators become a part of the spectacle. All one has to do is give me a call at 516-453-9903. And when I call on your area code or on your Skype name, you'll have exactly 3 to 4 seconds to say whatever it is that's on your mind, folks. That's right. Now, if you're getting a busy signal at this point in time, please keep trying, folks. We got over 100-something people on the switchboard. We're going to try to get to everybody. And when I call on your Skype name or on your area code, please say something. Don't be a Helen Keller deaf mute, man, all right? Say something. All right, do we have any callers here, engineer? All right, well, we're going to go ahead and get to Radio Graffiti right now. All right, let's go ahead and start it from the top, baby. 509 Radio Graffiti.
Hey, if you could put me on hold, that'd be great, because I'm not standing in front of the toilet right now.
Well, who cares, all right? I don't want to hear your little wang take a wee anyway, you fruit bowl. 205 Radio Graffiti.
The wheels on the ghost go round and round, round and round.
Shut up, you idiot. I'm not a goddamn crippled idiot. 678 Radio Graffiti.
Hey, Ghost. I'm just at work right now, but I love the show. Keep me on hold.
All right, man, I appreciate it. Yeah, he sounds like he's ringing up somebody. I appreciate you, man. Keep capitalizing, baby. 808 Radio Graffiti.
I'm a pedophile. Brony pedophile. Brony's a guy.
Shut up. All right, just shut. I don't want to hear it. All right, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Jesus Christ. 435 Radio Graffiti. Jesus Christ, with these damn remixes. How many remixes do we have out here, for Christ's sake? 786 Radio Graffiti.
Hey, John, when are you going to tell your little audience there about that time I kicked your fucking ass at Midnight Cowboy, huh, bitch?
What are you talking about?
Remember that fucking time I fucking beat your ass at a dog meet at the Midnight Cowboy? Oh, you don't remember it, do you, huh?
At
You don't
the Midnight Cowboy, for Christ's sake, you son of a bitch. I wouldn't be kicking it at some place called the Midnight Goddamn Cowboy. Jesus Christ. What do I sound like, some, cowboy hat wearing fruit bowl or something? Do I sound like I'm singing the YMCA song? What am I, the Village People, for Christ's sake? What are you, the guy in the construction hat, you stupid fruity bastard? Pivot Idiot, Radio Graffiti.
Oh, it's Scully with a cowboy.
Ghost.
What?
Shove it up your ass, you stupid remix asshole, all right?
What?
I am not a racist. I know you idiots are trying to spread that around the internet, for Christ's sake, but good God, I'll say it. I'm going to say it again. I'm going to say it again. I'm going to say it again. I'm going to say it. I'm not racist.
I think that guy is a racist. Yeah, he's a racist. All right.
Jesus Christ, here we go. You know, I don't appreciate you scumbags calling other shows using my voice, all right? Why do you think nobody wants to be interviewed on my broadcast, for Christ's sake, man? It's because of you troll terrorists. It's because of you cyber vermin, for Christ's sake, man. They don't want to have nothing to do with you people, for Christ's sake, man. Jesus Christ. You people are ruining my reputation. You're ruining my name. I mean, I'm a capitalist, all right? And I deserve the respect accorded that title, boy. I'm serious, boy. I'm not joking around, you son of a bitch. A real black guy, Radio Graffiti. Oh, man, let me snort a few lines. It's all about the yayo. Oh, come on. Look, idiots. Look, I don't condone that. I never said that. First of all, it's a splice. All right? But secondly, don't do the yayo. All right? It's an expensive habit, first of all. It shrinks your penis, and you could have a heart attack. All right? So it's not something that you want to go and try. 813 Radio Graffiti. But let me tell you something. I'm going to 6th Street. It's Miller time. That's right. Miller time. Well, it's Miller time is right, baby. I'm telling you, every day is Miller time with me, baby. Miller time. You know, Miller actually brought that Fulcrum phrase back when I started, saying it on this broadcast. I just wanted to let everybody know that, all right? You're welcome, Miller, all right? Why don't you, pay for an advertisement or two or something, huh? Why don't you pay for an on-air advertisement, huh? How about that, Miller? You could pay me by, sending me, 5 or 6 kegs of beer. All right, that's what you can do. Anyway, we've got Dark Sword, Radio Graffiti.
Soviet.
Ghost the Communist.
Soviet.
Ghost the Totalitarian.
Soviet.
Don't you understand, folks? I'm a goddamn Soviet. Shove it up your ass, all right, boy? I'm a capitalist, and I'll be a capitalist till the day I die, boy. I will say this, and I will continue to say it. Capitalist till the soul, till the bullet hole, baby. You understand that? Capitalist to the soul, till the bullet hole. American Truck Simulator, Radio Graffiti. Let me tell you something. That's a good song. Horrible context, asshole. Mr. Sev, Radio Graffiti. All right, Bernie's take 10 steps towards my face. God, gee, get it off, engineer. Good God. Sick-ass, twisted, freak show-ish, freaking, 781, Radio Graffiti. Oh, Jesus Christ, another Helen Keller deaf mute, for Christ's sake. How about Renegade Supreme, Radio Graffiti?
I'm in a wheelchair! And all you assholes that say that I'm crippled, hey, it's the truth.
You son of a... Look, I am not a cripple, all right? Stop it! Stop it! This is pissing me off already, man. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Endangered white male, Radio Graffiti.
A historic night in politics. Donald Trump decisively wins the Indiana primary, and Ted Cruz drops out of the race, making Trump the presumptive Republican nominee.
This is how liberty dies. Under applause.
Yeah, you're damn right, baby. It's a Trump train party, baby. Trump train full steam ahead. Nothing's stopping us. This is a capitalist revolution. The capitalists have taken control of the GOP, baby. It's ours. It belongs to us. The next stop, the White House, boy. Do you understand that? The capitalists are systematically taking over this country, and don't you ever forget it, you scumbags. 574 Radio Graffiti.
Fuck Donald Trump. Fuck Donald Trump. Yeah, nigga, fuck Donald Trump. Yeah, fuck Donald Trump.
Shove it up your ass. I've heard that stupid lamer-ass song, for Christ's sake. First of all, that's a horrible beat. And secondly, I mean, these idiot rappers are getting so lyrically challenged. All they can do is sputter out half-sentence fragments and hook it for about 2 or 3 minutes. It's stupid, pathetic, and ridiculous. Teutonic Plague, Radio Graffiti.
That rapper in that last call sounded so goddamn white that during a race riot that's incited by Black Lives Matter, he goes out and buys a goddamn TV set. Give me capitalism or give me death. Happy Star Wars Day. May the 4th be with you.
Hey, there you go. Thanks a lot, Teutonic Plague. Who else do we got going on over here? Cosmo Brockington, Radio Graffiti.
Don't go by CA. Goddamn, I must have to floss today. Cause pimpin' ain't easy, but it's necessary. Cause I chase bitches like Tom chases Jerry. I put my pedal to the
blower with my two-tone Ford Explorer. You know how we do it. Crowd bumping, ain't that something? Bumping on the 110. She's flying in a blazer, but like Ghost Speed Racer, but I ain't gonna chase her. Like Flex or Rex, but I don't flex till it's time to have sex. I hate Ice Cube, by the way. Anyway, who else do we got? 832 Radio Graffiti.
Hey, Ghost, you better tell Ryan, a.k.a. the engineer, if I ever see him in Houston, I'll beat his motherfucking ass.
Oh, yeah? Hold on. Stay right there. All right, stay right there, because I think it's about time to play everybody's favorite game. It's Guess the Minority! That's right, folks. It's everybody's favorite game. It's Guess the Minority. It is this time where you guess the ethnic minority status of this caller at hand. It's Guess the Minority, everybody's favorite game. Now, let's go ahead and get to the game, shall we? Now, 832, what's your favorite food?
Burgers.
Burger. Look, are you Hispanics?
Yeah.
Yeah, yes, I knew it. Yes. I freaking love this game, man. I freaking love this game. I tell you, every time I play it, man, I'm exact. I knew he was a Mexican, for Christ's sake. I'm telling you this right now. I love this game. I love it. Anyway, get his burrito-eating ass off my goddamn switchboard, engineer. All right, who the hell else do we got? We got 716 Radio Graffiti.
Melting pot of friendship, melting pot of friendship. Melting pot of friendship, melting pot of friendship.
Jesus Christ, here we go with these damn remixes, for Christ's sake. More and more remixes, for Christ's sake. 781 Radio Graffiti.
Ghost, shit, fuck, oh, you're fuck, whatever. Fuck you, Ghost.
Oh, Jesus. You see, you don't even have the testicular fortitude to say what you're going to say, don't you little fruit bowl, huh?
The Ghost, blow me. Tongue my
Yeah, that's
asshole.
right. You don't even have enough testicular fortitude to say what the hell you're going to say. You sputtered out the sentence fragment like a stumbling, mumbling little jerk. Am I right or am I right?
You're a fucking ham bone. Eat my ass.
Oh, yeah, hanging ham bone. Yeah, Oh, yeah, you have such a threatening voice. No wonder you were stuttering out sentence fragments, fruit bowl.
Stupid idiot. Get out of here. Get him out of here. Stupid asshole. Who else? We got 712 Radio Graffiti.
Meet me at the Star Bar right now, pussy.
Yeah, right. Are you kidding me? You ain't going to be there, boy. You ain't going to be there, all right? And if you were there, I would bitch slap you so hard your goddamn great-grandkids would have black eyes, you piece of crap. Who else do we got? 952 Radio Graffiti.
Hello, Ghost. It is Penis, the true capitalist clown, saying vote for Ghost 2016. Yes, we can start wave.
Oh, my God. What the hell is that about? We had some freaky clown calling up now, for Christ's sake? Jesus Christ, I thought it was bad when we had Horny the Clown calling up. Now we got a new clown in the place, for Christ's sake. Jesus Christ. Oh, my God. 516-453-9903 is the number to call if you want to partake in Radio Graffiti. And you're listening to it, folks. I mean, good Lord. All right. 614 Radio Graffiti.
Forgive me, Ghost, for I have sinned.
Okay, you have a confession?
Yes, I got myself permanently banned from the Austin Aquarium. Let me explain. I hopped in the Octopus Adventure tank and reenacted a tentacle hentai I watched that morning. I wasn't arrested, though, because it's covered by the First Amendment. Oh, my.
Oh, God! Jesus Christ, that's sick! That's freaking sick, man! Jesus Christ, but you see this? You see this? This is America! This is America! This is goddamn sick shitbag America! I mean, good God! Good God! Oh, God! Jesus, this is disgusting! Oh, Christ. You know what? Give me the mic. Give me the mic! Give me the freaking mic, for Christ's sake. Jesus Christ. Oh, my God. This is it, folks. This is the internets for you right here, all right? This is the internets. Oh, freaking Christ, man. I mean, do we have any more callers, engineer? We got a couple more callers. Let me see what the hell they got to say, all right? Jesus Christ, I'm not going to say that, but Jesus Christ, Radio Graffiti.
It's my dick time. There's no need to be afraid.
At my dick time, we let in light and we banish shade. And in my dick, oh plenty, we can spread a dick of joy. Throw your dick.
Here this guy goes again by singing about his penis, man. I mean, whoever's singing these songs, you got a freaking serious problem, all right? You got a serious screw loose. All right, I'm not kidding around. Jesus Christ. Gee, I mean, it's gross. We got Orf83, Radio Graffiti.
Hello guys, this is Okoyan from Israel. Just a little update. I just got released from the army after 5 years of service. Currently preparing to be a lawyer. I'm going to university before that. I wish good luck for Trump, 2016.
Hey, thank you very much, man. And we're listened to in Israel, man. I'm telling you, we are worldwide, baby. We got people in South Korea that are listening, New Zealand, Australia, Britannia, all over Europe, for Christ's sake, man. We've got Russians. We got people from Latvia. You know, I'm serious. We got people from South America. We got people from Mexico listening. Of course, we got people from Canada, Moose Humping Canada, all over the world, baby. The capitalists of the world are uniting, and I love it. I love every minute of it. Let's get back to Radio Graffiti, shall we? Who else do we got going on over here? We've got, Jesus Christ, it's a lot of the same freaking people, for Christ's sake. Let's take it from the bottom over here. Let's take it from the bottom. 910 Radio Graffiti. Me? Yeah, you. Sorry. What are you freaking eating, for Christ's sake? Keep eating, fatty. Keep eating. Who else do we got? Truckers of Steel, Radio Graffiti.
It will be legal in Texas.
Jesus Christ. We would have appreciated that if your goddamn 386 SX computer could actually lift the voice packets up to the server so we could relay the son of a bitch to everybody listening. 201 Radio Graffiti.
Hey, you know how much Texas sucks? Texas is the only state where Radio Shack is actually a fucking shack.
That's horrible. That's a dumbass joke, man. Radio Shack is actually a shack. Have you come down here to Texas, boy? We're the fastest growing state in the goddamn union, boy. All the damn corporate headquarters are moving down here to Texas because there ain't no goddamn state income tax. Now, there is a corporate tax, but there ain't no state income tax, boy. And don't you ever forget it, you little piece of crap. Who else do we got here? 606 Radio Graffiti.
Hello?
Hey.
Hello? Hey, just wanted to say that like what you're doing. I think independent media is the way forward. I think TCR and Bakuon are the future of media. So, CNN, all this other shit, it's going the way of the dinosaur, and I think people see that. So, just keep doing what you're doing, man.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man. I'm serious. I mean, that's it for the mainstream media. We've had it with you people. You're over. Your time is finished. It's over. Simply X, Radio Graffiti.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to queue in. Can you keep me on?
Oh, okay, no problem. Who else do we got, folks? You want Radio Graffiti 516-453-9903. If you want to call in and say something, you got 3 to 4 seconds to say whatever the hell it is that's on your mind, baby. 518 Radio Graffiti.
Hey, Ghost, you should drop the docs on Ted Cruz.
Well, I think I already did, and, it was by accident. Wink, wink. Who else do we got going on over here? 210 Radio Graffiti.
Geico presents sharing versus oversharing. Today, Bridget Griffin shared a video of her daily yoga routine, 2 self-help articles, and her new blog called Build Your Inner Bridge with Bridge. Girl, your sharing has turned into oversharing. No worries, Bridge. Geico has some info worth sharing with your 7 blog followers, like how you could save money on your car insurance, update your policy, and report a claim just by visiting geico.com. How's that for building your inner bridge? Bridge? Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Helen Keller deaf mutes out here, man. Come on, why you call up then, boy? 423 Radio Graffiti.
Hello, Ghost. I'm calling on behalf of Buzz Aldrin Enterprises, LLC. Just wanted to make sure that we'll see you at the speech at Highland Park Methodist Church in Dallas, Texas at 7:30 p.m., May 22nd. And so we hope to see you there. And just to let you know, there's handicapped accommodation. There's wheelchair accommodation there for you.
Hey, hold on just a second. You want me to go down there and you want me to get a goddamn Bible and put it up to Buzz Aldrin's face and tell him to swear on the Bible that he went to the moon? Is that what you want me to do?
That's right, and we have a wheelchair ramp, so there shouldn't be any problems for you.
Shove it up your ass, boy. Let me tell you something. I mean, if I went there and Buzz Aldrin tried to take a swing at me, boy, it wouldn't be nothing for me to whoop an old man's ass. All right? I mean, I'd make that old man go into cardiac arrest just by a simple bitch slap, all right? I mean, he's a little bitty twerp, all right? And on top of which, this son of a bitch needs to stop getting freaking plastic surgery, all right? He looks like a freaking burn victim at this point in time, old Buzz Aldrin. Jesus Christ. You got Buzz Aldrin's little grandson over here trying to call up Flex Nuts, boy. You better hope I don't go down there and start, slapping, wannabe astronauts around. Jesus Christ. Who else do we got going on over here, folks? One more time. Let's go back to Radio Graffiti. We got Bill, Radio Graffiti.
Yes! 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 Yes!
Okay, really? You seriously made a freaking remix of me saying yes, yes? I mean, give me a freaking break. Godzilla, Radio Graffiti. Life's been good to me so far. Hell yeah, yeah. I tell you, I like Joe Walsh. Anyway, let's take a couple more callers here before we get off the air. 907 Radio Graffiti. Jesus Christ. Stop deep-throating the microphone, all right? Thai Fruit Dragon, Radio Graffiti.
No! 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 No!
No! No! No! No! No! No! No!
Jesus Christ. What is this now? Well, what is this goddamn troll about, for Christ's sake? Jesus Christ. Who else do we have here? Oh, Jesus Christ. Kadu, 17, Radio Graffiti.
Of Hoodoo, my life. Of Cosmo Rocky, my height. Of Tango Whiskey Ball, of Pop Guy,
what?
Sheep. Of Baltimore Trucker, son. Of Butt Stalker Ball, Long. Of Navy Husky, of Templeton, Kick My Hands. Melt, pot of friendship. Melt, pot of a midget.
God damn it. Son of a bitch, Kadu! Jesus Christ. I should have known better than to take that son of a bitch's call. God damn it. Goddamn troll terrorist, man. Troll terrorist. Jesus Christ. Give me the mic. Give me the mic. Anyway, folks, I'm done, all right? I mean, we're about off the air anyway, all right? Follow me on Twitter right now, folks. Politics Ghost. All one word, no underscores. Politics Ghost. And, of course, bookmark the official website, blogtalkradio.com/ghost. That's blogtalkradio.com/ghost. Spread it around like wildfire. Let everybody know that True Capitalist Radio is in the house. 4 p.m., Monday through Friday, Central Standard Time. Long live the capitalist army, baby. And we are officially off the air, folks, all right? Now, I'm only going to do a couple of more minutes of old Radio Graffiti, and I'm going to go, I'm going to get chill today, to be honest with you. I'm going to be chilling like an insane villain, for Christ's sake, man. All right? So, as far as I'm concerned, I'm going to go ahead and continue a little bit of Radio Graffiti, and then head off, baby, because I'm in Trump train mode, baby. I'm in Trump train mode. Anyway, let's go back to a couple of more callers of Radio Graffiti and see if we got anything worth a crap, all right? Let's continue right now. 732 Radio Graffiti. Jesus Christ, here we go with this vibrator again, for Christ's sake. Shut it up. Get him off, engineer. God damn it. 781 Radio Graffiti.
Good weed. That's good weed. Do you like weed, Ghost?
No, I don't like reefer, right? I don't appreciate weed smokers, all right? I don't appreciate that you guys...
Stoner, Ghost.
Well, that's good for you, but I don't appreciate reefer addicts.
I don't appreciate you socialist guppy.
Yeah, right. Look, you can barely talk, for Christ's sake. You sound slower than a DJ Screw song, all right? Get him out. Get this either. Get him out of here. Jesus Christ. Who else do we got? Big American Patriot, Radio Graffiti.
I am going to throw tectonic plague into wood chippers.
Oh, Jesus Christ, man. Leave Teutonic Plague alone, you haters, all right? 706, Radio Graffiti.
Hello, Ghost. I'm just down here in Georgia fucking my sister.
Oh, Jesus Christ. It's disgusting, you little silly bastard. Capitalizing with you, Radio Graffiti.
Fat, fruity capitalist dancing on Next Street. Fat, fruity capitalist dancing on Next Street. Fat, fruity capitalist dancing on Next Street. Fat, fruity capitalist.
You son of a bitch, all right? Whoever made that remix, you're lucky you're not in front of me. We're not in a damn bar room, because I would throw a punch right in your face. All right? Seriously, I would punch you right in your goddamn eye socket, you piece of crap. All right? Jesus Christ. Karaz 2009, Radio Graffiti.
I don't like Triggery Pop. She's too fat, and wearing a freaking bikini makes me want to puke out loud. God, she's a really terrible person. Would somebody please tell her to shut up for one goddamn minute? Okay.
What the hell is that? Karaskin, what's wrong with you? Jesus Christ. What's going on with Karaskin nowadays? I know I've been gone for a while. Is Karaskin okay? Oh, my God. Who else do we got going on over here? Baltimore Trucker, Radio Graffiti. Well, I'm going to do something a little bit different today, folks. What I'd like to do is I'd like for everybody to please tweet at Donald Trump. All right? Everybody tweet at Donald Trump and tell him to drop out. All right? Tell him to drop out. Tell him, shut up. Don't besmirch Donald Trump's name, boy. Don't you dare besmirch Donald Trump. This man has sparked the capitalist wildfire that's spreading not only all over America, but throughout the world. Don't you dare besmirch Donald Trump, you son of a bitch. Don't you dare. Any of you, all right? Any of you scumbags. This is a capitalist revolution. Do you understand this, right? I mean, this is getting through your dumb, thick-ass heads. This is a capitalist revolution. We've taken over the GOP. It's ours. It belongs to us now. It belongs to the capitalists. It belongs to us. That's why these damn GOP bureaucrats better start getting on their knees, dropping to their knees and bowing down to the capitalists. And by God, I'm telling you this right now, the capitalists are going to take over that White House, boy. We're going to take over the country. It's time for the capitalists to run this country. This is our time now. This is our time now. I'm not kidding around, folks. This is the capitalists' time now. All right? You damn socialists had your run, and you damn near ran this country into the freaking ground, scumbags. This is a capitalist revolution. And we're taking over. We're taking complete control of this son of a bitch. You either get down or lay down, boy. Get down or lay down. I'm telling you this right now. The GOP has been taken over by the capitalists. All right? That damn party, the grand old party, the Republican Party, it belongs to us. And don't you ever forget it, boy. Jesus Christ. 808 Radio Graffiti.
Hey, guys, Kaluna Capitalist here. I just recently seen this in the... You know what? Fuck you! Fuck! Fucking Hollies. I'm telling you, I'm fucking pisses me off with these bureaucrats.
Yeah, well, I understand the feeling. Believe me. I mean, you were cutting in and out. We didn't even understand you. I know you're throwing stuff around. I hate bureaucrats too, man. I hate them. I hate them. So believe me, I understand where you're coming from. All right, 712 Radio Graffiti.
I'm serious, Ghost. The Star Bar tonight. I'll kick your ass for Buzz Aldrin. I'll do it. I'll fucking do it.
Yeah, right. Are you kidding me? If you saw me, boy, I mean, I would slap you into submission, you piece of trash. All right? Seriously, I would bitch slap you into submission, and there would be nothing you can do about it, all right? You'd be in complete awe. In complete freaking awe at the manly dominance that I'm slapping around 6th Street like it ain't shit. Anyway, Professor Falcon Punch, Radio Graffiti. If Donald Trump doesn't give a crap about you, I think that Trump is... Yeah, we can't understand you. You know, you got to get a better computer, boy. You got to get a better computer, boy. John Rawson, Radio Graffiti.
Hey, Ghost, would you say that you're going to bitch slap Buzz Aldrin into space? And don't hang up on me.
Yeah, first off, I mean, let me tell you... If I unfortunately had to, throw fisticuffs with Buzz Aldrin, I think that the media would turn on me and say I'm some kind of a mean person for beating up an old 80-year-old man. So I don't know. I mean, this young grandson of his, he needs to shut his yapper and stop, running his gator, to say the least, all right? You understand that, Buzz Aldrin's grandson, where the hell you are? You need to stop running your gator, boy. Jesus Christ. Who else? We got King Pivot, Radio Graffiti.
Hey, Ghost.
The fact that you support Trump means that you're racist against Mexicans because you don't want them in America.
Oh, cheeks, get the hell out of here, you idiot. No, it's because I want to protect our borders and protect our goddamn country from ISIS coming in here, all right? I mean, what are you talking about? I'm from Texas, you idiot, all right? We got a lot of Mexicans walking around out here, all right? I mean, I've employed Mexicans, all right? I mean, I know Mexican. These Mexicans got great work ethic, all right? I mean, I am not a racist, all right? I mean, I'm cultured out here. I eat tacos. You know what I'm saying? I just ate some the other day. What is it? Fajita tacos, all right? So don't come at me that I'm some kind of a Grand Dragon racist, for Christ's sake, all right? Trump is just, we either have a country or we don't, all right? Now, don't get me wrong, I'm a little bit compassionate to the illegal Mexican immigrants' plight, but with all due respect, they're coming over here, they're working, and they're not even spending the money here in America. They're taking the money, they're Western Union it back to Mexico so they can blow it over there. All right? I mean, it's a double-edged sword, double-edged whammy, and on top of which, you stupid little twerp, that our government is giving these illegal immigrants free health care, free entitlements, or even giving them goddamn driver's licenses, for Christ's sake. I mean, they're being taken care of better than our veterans, you idiot. And you have the audacity to sit here and call me a goddamn racist, for Christ's sake? I'm telling you this right now. Trump will win the Latino vote. And I'm talking about Latinos that are actually American, not these people that are claiming that, you know, that they're Mexican and they're carrying the Mexican flag. Any Mexican American carrying the Mexican flag is a complete warped idiot. I'm serious. I'm not joking around. All right? I mean, go down to Mexico and go talk in your little slow Spanglish perception of the Spanish language and see if they don't start spitting on you and calling you a gringo and calling you a Yankee or whatever the hell it is, all right? I'm serious, man. I've been to Mexico a few times. Well, back in the 90s. I haven't gone, in a long time. But as soon as you would go across the border and drive across the son of a bitch, you'd have, kids out there, trying to, pound your car saying, Viva la Mexico, Viva la Mexico. They're poor as hell. They're barefoot, for Christ's sake. I mean, some of them got, frayed out, ripped up shorts, for Christ's sake. Viva la Mexico. They look third world impoverished, for Christ. Viva la Mexico. I mean, it's disgusting, man. Jesus Christ. I'm tired of this racist connotation. I'm tired of every scapegoat that a leftist throws when they cannot debate any substance on the debating table is racist, you're racist, you're a racist, I don't like it, you're a racist, you're a racist. It's a stupid false paradigm, and I'm sick of it. And, that's why we push the racial boundaries on this show, because we like to practice our First Amendment, all right? I mean, I came from an era, folks, when racial comedy was the thing to do. I mean, it was funny to be a little bit racial. I mean, we were a little bit more mature back then. We had an adult relationship with the truth, unlike you fruit bowls today. Jesus Christ. Anyway, we're going to take a couple more calls of Radio Graffiti, and then I'm going to bounce the hell out of here. Big Dilla Donuts, Radio Graffiti.
Donald Trump sucks. Donald Trump sucks. Liberal dicks.
Shut up, you stupid moron. All right, just shove it up your ass and don't besmirch Trump. Don't besmirch the name of Donald Trump. This is the man that has sparked the capitalist revolution, and the GOP now belongs to the capitalists. Don't besmirch this man. Don't you dare besmirch this man, you sons of bitches. Don't you dare, boy. You piece of crap. Ungrateful garbage, I'm telling you. Who else do we got? We got 239 Radio Graffiti.
Oh, it's here.
we can't even understand you, you soft-spoken fruit bowl bastard. The People's Republic of China, Radio Graffiti. Sitting over here, I'm trying to snort yayo off midget, trans testicles, big American penis. You son of a bitch, all right? Why are you all remixing and splicing me, pretending that I'm, snorting on some yayo? I don't appreciate that, man. I don't do yayo, all right? That's sick, twisted crap. It shrinks your penis, and it gives you a heart attack, and it puts a hole in your nose on top of that. You understand? I mean, have you ever seen a coke addict, put a scarf through one nostril and take it out through the other nostril, for Christ's sake? I'm serious, man. That's the consequence of cocaine. Anyway, 619 Radio Graffiti.
Hey, guys, it's Asho. I have an honest confession to make.
All right, go ahead, man.
All right, so I am 19 years old. I eat five times a day. I'm 120 pounds, and I shit it out the same day. I cannot gain weight, and I'm afraid I'm becoming a closet homo because I want to go to the gym, and I want to try the whey protein.
Oh, okay. So you want to gain mass because you think that you're too thin?
Well, yeah, I am 19 years old, and I weigh 120 pounds.
So, maybe you just have pretty good metabolism, and maybe you're active most of the day.
But I'm trying to get ripped, Ghost.
You're trying to get ripped? Oh, so that's what you want to do. You want to, get ripped and, be a musclehead?
Yeah, pretty much.
Now, why do you want to be a musclehead?
So I can get more girls?
So at least the motive for you is girls, right? You're not going to be infatuated with yourself and be like, oh yeah, look at that rip there, dude. Oh yeah, and you're not going to have what do they call it? Gym buds, and yeah, dude, come on, man, you can do it one more time. Yeah, oh yeah. I mean, you're not gonna be turning into one of those guys, are you?
No, hell no. I wouldn't even be bragging it on like social media, to be honest. I would just go on whatever, try to get ripped just to get girls. That's it. Not even get.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Mass.
I mean, at least you're doing it to get girls there, asshole. Because most people do it, and they turn out to be closet homos. I mean, look, to each their own. I don't really care. I'm just tired of these meatheads, thinking that they're better than they are. When 9 times out of 10, these guys are, they're taking in the pooper. I mean, I hate to say it. I mean, it's not even like they're, muscle heads that are, doing fruit bowls. Like they're the bottoms in the relationship. That's what I'm saying. At least you're worried about getting ripped so you can get chicks. Now, I think that you're out there in the West Coast, so bodies and vanity and all that stuff is a big deal, right?
Yeah, the beach body, especially in summer, it's a big deal. And summer's coming up, to be honest. And I think I'm gonna become one of those people, one of those persons you're hating on, the closet homos that are on the gym 24/7. To be honest.
Well, I would strongly advise against that, Asho. I mean, you can go and get the protein bill. I understand the protein shake thing because, I mean, you need protein to gain muscle mass. So I get it. But get a weight bench, do some prison exercises like you were in prison. Get ripped that way. Don't go to the gym, asshole. I'm a little afraid that you're young, you're describing yourself, you're pretty probably ripe for one of these meatheads to take advantage of you, for Christ's sake. I mean, I could only imagine you're like a new fresh 18 or 19-year-old piece of tail for these lesbos and these fat bull dykes whenever it's fall time in the college. And, I don't want you to fall victim to this, because, these homosexuals and these gays, they tend to be very persuasive because they've got a sexual thing on their mind. So, I'd like for you to just, keep that in mind. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so you're pretty much telling me that to avoid the gym because I might get raped by some homo? because they're.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't
have you
say.
gone-
Well, yeah, to be honest with you, I'm not saying that is a possibility, but the probability of that is very high. Yes.
Oh, okay. Because
Especially
have you ever been
if you're going to take a shower there. If you're going to take a shower or change there, yes, I believe so.
Yeah, have you seen those? They're just butt naked right there. I just gotta cover my eyes, to be honest. It's just terrible.
Yeah, look, I'm telling you this, asshole. I'm not joking. I mean, whenever I say that these muscleheads are closet homosexuals and are infatuated with men's bodies, it's not a joke. You're damn right they go into these damn showers. They're open showers, butt naked, for Christ's sake. I mean, some of them go off into a corner and do something. I mean, I don't know what they're doing, for Christ's sake, but in my personal opinion, the majority of gyms in America are the equivalent of gay bathhouses, in my personal opinion. All right? I'm serious, for Christ's sake. I'm not joking. I mean, it's the equivalent of goddamn, a gay bathhouse. All right. Anyway, thanks, Asho, for calling up. I'm going to go ahead and close down this show, for Christ's sake. It's been great. The Trump train has been victorious, for Christ's sake, and we're going to continue to be victorious. The capitalist revolution has taken control of the GOP. The GOP bureaucrats are bowing down to the capitalists. So at this point in time, I'm going to take the rest of this evening and celebrate once again the Trump train steaming full steam ahead, baby. You understand? I'm excited, baby. It's a great time to be alive. I'm glad I came back, for Christ's sake, and we're going to continue fighting because it ain't over until Trump is elected the president. It ain't over until he's elected president, baby. Anyway, I want to thank everybody for tuning in with me. I will be back tomorrow, 4 p.m. Central Standard Time, Monday through Friday, all right? Make sure to spread the link around like wildfire, folks, all right? I'm serious. Make sure to spread the link around like wildfire. If you do nothing else, let everybody know that we're in effect in the house. I'm serious, folks, all right? We need 150,000 live listeners. I want to get it. We're going to get it. You understand? We need the capitalist fervor to spread throughout the world. And that's why I'm counting on you, folks. If you're on social media, all right, if you're on a Twitter account, if you're on any of these social medias and you have anybody following you, please let everybody know that True Capitalist Radio is in effect and in the house, all right? It's just a freaking click, all right? It's just the press of a couple of buttons and a freaking click, all right? All right, the capitalist army wants you, baby, so go out and spread it around. blogtalkradio.com/ghost. That's blogtalkradio.com/ghost. And, of course, folks, if you haven't already done so, please follow me on Twitter. The Twitter name to follow is PoliticsGhost. All one word, no underscores, PoliticsGhost. Anyway, folks, I'm going to be back tomorrow, and, of course, Baller Friday, 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. Let everybody know that we're in effect in the house. All right, I'm excited. The Trump train moves on. Goodbye, Ted Cruz. Goodbye, John Kasich. And I'm telling you this right now, Hillary Clinton, she ain't seen nothing yet, boy. Woo! You ain't seen nothing yet, Hillary Rotten Clinton. Anyway, I am out of here, folks. I want to thank you for tuning in with me. All right? Long live the capitalist army, and death to feminism, death to socialism and communism, and death to totalitarianism. I'm out of here, boy. Woo!
That isn't just the sound of the 2016 Mercedes-Benz C-Class high-strength steel and aluminum frame being formed. It's the sound of conviction. Conviction that created a lighter, quicker, and more efficient C-Class, whose beautiful form commands attention, while its more powerful, fuel-efficient engine demands to be driven. This is what conviction sounds like. Now, discover what it feels like in a 2016 Mercedes-Benz C-Class.